morning, guys. Welcome to Lad's Trucking Diaries. We are fixing to roll out and head to Chicago once we get our logs all figured out here, get them ready from sitting all weekend. Don't have a clue. We don't have a reload out yet, so I don't know what our game plan really is going to look like for the week. Those of you that are new or this is your first time tuning in, I very much appreciate you coming in and paying us a visit. I didn't pay attention when old Willie said Willie and Waylon said don't let them drive them old trucks. They can be a doctor and lawyer and such. Over on Lad's Garage, those that know me know when I'm not driving a truck, I love racing. I love racing. I go fast. I want to go fast. So over on Lad's Garage, that's where pretty well all of my racing videos are, unless you go way back onto this channel. Way back. You'll find some old mini stock videos on here, but riding into the sunrise, going across the JB Weld Bridge and hoping I don't die. I want to say on the 11th day of our 11th month in the year of 2024, which is today, is also known as Veterans Day, or the birthday of the United States Marine. And to that, I want to say thank you to the veterans out there for your sacrifices. And those to come, thank you for wanting to serve. We salute all the veterans here at Lad's Garage and Lad's Trucking Diaries, because without them, we wouldn't be doing what we're doing. Dadgum sign broke. Oh man, I'm only about 20 miles away, and I'm going to stop and go pee before I get there. Dadgum. Hoping I ain't getting sick. See, like, the longer I go today, the more my sinuses are acting up. I'm starting to feel a little congested, so get unloaded, kind of get an idea what way to go. If I go hit up a truck stop or something, try to find something to kind of get me cleared up here. I forget about this petrol they got here. I guess if I get unloaded and they don't have nothing for me yet, I'll come down here and find what I need to get. Oh man, almost there. I guess we're gonna leave out of here and be empty-handed today. Don't have a load yet, but I don't know. I normally just pull across the street and park over, just on the other side of the street here. But I told my mother-in-law I had a pretty bad sinus attack earlier, and kind of like to go get some sinus medicine. Guess we'll park down here for the night. Well, until we get a load anyway. Yeah, looks like a flat top Lomax here. Well, not exactly the day we planned. Oh, we come down here to Paytone. I don't know how to say the name of this town. Just south of, look at the shadows, that's kind of cool looking, man. We're just south of 80, a little ways, just south of the scale on 57. Watching the sunset from back in the bunk. You're gonna walk in here in a few to get some, look at the shadows, it's just creepy. Get some, I don't know, probably going to get me a sandwich Sandwich some of the ultimate fries from Charlie's. Yeah, it sounds like I got a neighbor. How about that? Oh, would you want to be my neighbor? Day cabber. One thing about this little truck stop is you get the sunrise and the sunset right in your face. Hey, I'll show you guys something real quick. Without throwing my trash away from last night, my dinner box. Walking back, I didn't notice it yesterday when I parked. There's a daggum bird stuck to my antenna. And in other news, we still don't have a load yet. Well, I guess we're gonna get the old truck warmed up and get ready to roll out. All right, we're gonna head up there and hopefully Sean, I'm gonna be about an hour ahead of schedule. But
this route avoids a road closure on I-294 North. You are on the fastest route. You should reach your destination by 12:09 p.m.
You guys get all that? Go through this old skill. I don't think they'd be open, but if their sign was messed up yesterday. I figure I'd be coming back this way though. What I am hoping for is Google can get me in the right way. I asked the old boy, you know, for directions. He goes, well, where are you coming from? I told him. He goes, well, you just come up 294, get off here, and it's really simple. Okay, I was like, so you're telling me Google's going to get me right to your door? It should. Well, we'll see what we get into up here. Google don't show this place having a parking lot or, you know, a lot or anything to pull into. It shows the way I can take it off of Google is I'm going to have to back into a dock off of the street. Kind of see there. So I think I'm going to go down just past them and come back up on the other way so I don't have to blindside in. Well, I called that one. Backing in off the street. It's not too bad. It's one of the better locations I've been up. I mean, not in Chicago, in the Chicago area I call it, but close enough to Chicago. I consider it Chicago. So we're going to line up with door 5 right there. Actually, I think this is door 5 over here. I don't know. So we got some pretty tight quarters in here. I got to pull outside even, crank my straps down. So just want to pull outside, crank my straps. I've already tarred, but I just got to get all my straps tight first. So we're going to roll down to Indiana. Not my favorite idea, but it's what I got to do to get cranked down. Luckily, all my choke straps are color coded. Let's see if we're gonna make it. We're making good time now, fellas and fellettes. Oh, hell boy. These people are on a roll tonight. I'll tell you what. Somebody got them a new sprint car chassis. There you go. Can't hide money around these parts. Got green lighted, the scale's open. I guess they don't want to see me. I don't know what that place is gonna be, but that place is huge. I really, just might be my own personal opinion here, don't take it personally. I really think this I-65 between Chicago and Indianapolis, or Indianapolis and Chicago, it's one of the worst stretches of road to drive. Simply because there's a lot of traffic going north or south. It don't really matter. and it's rough. I don't know. I've always hated driving this stretch of road. They did revamp the Restoria here, it looks like. Made it modern. A lot more truck parking, it looks like, for show. Oh boy, coming up on me, got a light bar on the dash. I don't get what some of these guys, they get the oversized light bars and they put it on the dash like a cop would have them, you know. Oh man. I can say we've officially made it to Indianapolis. Now if we can just make it the rest of the way through here and get on the 74 and get out of town. I do really like the way they got this interchange set up here with 70 and 65 now, where you don't have to try to do the whole crisscross and all that zigzaggy stuff. As much as they work on this daggum loop, this 465 here in Indy, you'd think this thing would be smooth as glass. Well, I had another brain fart. I guess it comes with the territory of not running this area as often as I used to. And that brain fart was simply the fact that I thought there was a rest area in between Indianapolis and Batesville. And while I was close, the rest area is just on the other side of where I'm turning at. It doesn't make any sense for me to go to the rest area to go find a way to get flipped back around and come back up this way. This is the bonehead that got behind me a while ago and tailgated me a pretty good ways and passed me. It gets in front of me and it slowed back down. I don't know. I'll give him a chance to slow down and get off my back bumper. Otherwise, it's getting ready to get jake brake. No, not the same one, but they jumped over that left lane. About the time I was getting ready to kick that clutch to disengage my cruise control. Double air torpedo, that's what we call something like that. Now we shall see if we can get a parking spot up here. I don't know if they still got the Dairy Queen or not, but we'll find out here in a minute. Alright. See how difficult this is going to be. Oh man, how we get in here? This looks like where we're turning at. Turning! Yep, Dairy Queen is closed. That was pretty tasty. Had the mac and cheese chili 5-way. Pretty tasty, pretty tasty. From Skyline Chili. I don't know if I mentioned that's where I was eating at or not. But we got a little action right in front of us. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? So far, the chili hadn't kicked in, but I mean, my co-driver never complained anything about it. I guess I can't complain too much myself. Gotta say, before I leave, can't keep my mouth shut on this one. I don't want to take video of it because it's nasty, or at least to me it is, but you know, you got little parking lots like here, it's a Dairy Queen. You know, enough room just for a handful of trucks. When they closed the business down here, they could have closed this parking lot off completely and said no truck parking and all this. They left it open. Now what's aggravating is the fact that I walk around my truck, do an inspection, and somebody's got their truck bobtail last night come in and parked in between me and this guy. I walk around and the guy in the bobtail, I'm assuming it's the guy in the bobtail because that's the only one I knew that was there. I heard when he left this morning, hadn't heard nobody else pull in there, but dump cigarette butts out, urine's all over the ground back there. It's, come on guys. We have a hard enough time finding parking as it is. We don't need lowlifes ruining it to where we can't go find places to park. I mean, we got multiple places of food to eat right here. I mean, we got an O'Reilly's Auto Parts if you need oil or something like that. This is a Dunkin' Donuts, coffee. You're right here. If there was a prime piece of real estate to park a truck, this would be one of those spots. Only thing to make it better is if you had, you know, public bathrooms 24/7. But don't go ruining it. Come on, guys, you gotta do better. Yes, we're just gonna wing this one because we can't get through to nobody. To get proper directions in. A lady told me last night how to get in, or the way she would go to get there, but Google's saying to turn here. She said to go down to the next road, but I don't know if either or are truck routes. Well, this is the address where we're going to here. I just need to figure out where we gotta go once we get here. Well, we got back in the door here. Just truck every errors up. One thing about delivering to a casket company is that people are dying for their business. You gotta do a slight ziggy-zaggy backy. Gotta kind of go to the right a little bit. There's a corner of a fence there, and then we gotta hit the door, see. Well, hey buddy. Hey, we're unloaded. Didn't die in the process. So we're nice little farm home. We're taking the scenic route. Well, we're out here having yard sale. I got old used oil jugs, some antifreeze jugs, some random parts, some random stuff. Cleaning out my side box here. Might as well knock out some little projects while I got a few minutes to do it and not push for time. Like changing out this old worn out hinge here. And of course, naturally, the new one don't fit. I mean, it does, but the bolt holes don't line up. So, I guess we're going to put the old one back on. Well, we tightened down the latching mechanism, so I guess that's better than nothing. Right, I'm going. I'm knocking all my little projects out and I'll have to start in on some big projects. Alright guys, we've been sitting all day. Went out, pedaled around a little bit outside, did a few little minor things that needed done to the truck and trailer, and we went inside and got something to eat, but now, I don't know if you guys can tell, it's starting to rain. Went ahead and started the truck up, let it kind of warm up inside before I go to bed. I went in and got us a hoagie, I think it was the American Bacon Barbecue something or another. I don't know. Got us a Yoo-Hoo, watching J-Med Brick Clicks. Got our chicken Alfredo. I'm gonna eat the Alfredo first, and if I'm still hungry, I'll eat part of my sandwich and save the rest for tomorrow. If not, I got me some lunch for tomorrow. Sleep schedule? I don't think so. I'm a truck driver. Truck driver with a sleep schedule. Does that even exist? I'm sure in the dream world of trucking. Did a whole 17 miles yesterday. Basically, this outlaw trucking bit is getting out of hand. What you guys can't see, because it's dark out, this is really a pretty area during the daytime. How do you know you're at the right place? Got the giant pink panther on the big silo. All right, we got all of our Pink Panther on. Big thing is right here is the center of my trailer. We need to make sure, I checked my gauges on the tractor, I'm good, but I want to double check, make sure half of the weight is on the front and half the weight's on the back. So we got 18 pallets. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So fifth one's right here, split in the middle. We ought to be good to go. Strap it down, and we're gonna get rolling. Big difference between loading at there's the Chicago facility versus here. Almost every time you come here, pallets are going to be perfectly lined all the way down the length of the trailer and, you know, straight across from each other, versus all knocked out of whack. And with shingles, I always use wide edge protectors. Wide. Don't ever use the skinny ones that just, you know, the width of the strap. They don't protect the shingle like it should. They the straps are actually cut the shingles, especially when it's hot out. We don't want no load claim, so we always use the wide edge protectors. All right, we're gonna roll out of here. See if we can't beat the Indy traffic. It's 5 in the morning, leaving here. I can't remember how long it takes to get up to Indy. I'd like to get past the Marshall scale in Illinois before I get fuel. Not that 9 times out of 10, I'm never had an issue with the weight out of here. It's always been pretty, actually a little bit lighter than what they put on the paperwork. But none of that probably matters to you, but you know, somebody like me, that's big information. Tell you one thing, for Indiana, this is one pretty good pull right here. The FedEx, what do you call that? Airport terminal, I guess is the right way to say it. Remember, right? That's the largest FedEx hub in the world. What I find funny about Indiana is if you look at the billboards going down the road, I'd say 7 out of 10, at least 7 out of 10, are ambulance chasing lawyers. Well, I was gonna try and hold off on getting fuel until I got it past the scale in Illinois, but when it had stopped over here in Indiana, as much as I didn't really want to, but I did it. Yeah, it kind of became a fiasco a little bit. I always hate when you pull up to a pump and it don't work. Woo! That oversized scooting, boys. Oh no, Indiana done got him a big truck picking on the working man. Dead gun. Moment of truth. We going by? We're going by. They gave me the old bypass. Oh man, I must have timed that just right, because they're pulling in every truck, including the oversizes. Man. Everybody else going in? You going in, Swift? No, Swift ain't going in. Neither am I. We got the green light. Suckers! There you go. Somebody done went off in the comedian. Oh, he done made him some tracks. Hey, bud, you can't park there. They're almost there. Stop signs. All right, we got our shingles safely delivered. Now we're gonna get out of this one pony town. Head to the house, and we'll get up in the morning, go pick up another load for Chicago in the might switch out to the Conestoga, I don't know. We are back. You can see we're hooked up to the Conestoga. Not my favorite trailer to pull, but I do have to pick up for down in Tennessee for a Chicago run for Monday. And in all reality, my reload that I got coming back out of Chicago, it's just gonna be a whole lot easier to do with this crew. If everything works out right, we can come back home and get hooked back up to Mac Tuesday, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't really like pulling a Conestoga if I don't have to, but it is nice on some loads to, you know, when you got a tarp, it's nice to have, but when you're just dragging around pulling, you know, hauling loads that don't have the tarp, it's kind of more work than what it's worth. But we're gonna go home and we'll be back with you in the morning. Told y'all I'd be back this morning. We're gonna fire this old beater up. I'm gonna go sit back in my pickup truck. Let that thing warm up. We're gonna run down to Tennessee this morning, pick up, and we're just coming right back home. Being Friday, 30 degrees out. Whew. Didn't expect to get that cold last night. I plugged the truck in and already had it warmed up when I got here. Dang gum. It is a foggy morning today. It's a foggy Friday. Oh, I got bad jokes all day, every day. Stick around, we got more. That's probably the most peaceful drive I've had down this road in a while. I know tomorrow it's gonna be a nightmare. All them idiots out of St. Louis come down to go deer hunting. This road is gonna be busier than I-70 in the middle of downtown St. Louis. I'm telling you that right now. The orange lights with the fog and all that, it almost looks like the town's on fire. Well, fog's kind of lifting and we got a pretty sunrise. Ain't that something? Well, I found more fog. We're almost to the Mississippi, so it's kind of understandable. Yep, can't even see the river. Can't even tell no barges is coming up. It's like old Eric singing, we're just creeping now. Guys and gals, if you've made it this far in this video, I highly appreciate you watching this far. And that's why I'm going to ask you guys a question that hopefully you guys can help me answer. And that is, would you guys like to see daily videos again? I haven't done them in a good while, but I think I got a new phone at home. I haven't had time to get it all set up yet, but I do have a new phone at home. It is an upgrade compared to a big upgrade compared to this phone. It is an iPhone, and I've been told that's like one of the best vlogging. Chicken hawk. Got him. One of the best phones to do what I do. So, let me know down below if you'd like to see the daily videos again, or almost daily videos, however you want to put it. And if you know of some good iPhone apps that are like must-haves, to survive, especially with trucking, comment down below what you suggest. I haven't used iPhone, and matter of fact, last iPhone I had was an iPhone 3G. Wasn't even a 3GS, it was just a 3G, and that was the newest phone of the day. So I'm making the switch back. I was kind of hesitant on it, but everybody I talk to says, it's basically the best phone for what I do, outside of an extremely expensive Samsung. But I'm not against Samsung. I I used to run Samsung phones before I got this phone, so I love the Galaxy Notes. Those were my favorite. My last phone was a Note 9. So, I'm gonna give iPhone a shot. You know, if it works, it works. If not, I'll change out to something different. You know, at some point, I'm probably gonna come through this town and it's gonna be completely tore down. I've never noticed anything new being built here. You see some businesses kind of come in and take over old buildings, but I haven't ever noticed anything new being built here. But I do notice a lot of old buildings getting tore down, old houses getting tore down, burned down, whatever. I think there's gonna be a day I'm gonna come through Cairo here and it's just gonna be a pile of rubble, a bunch of empty slabs. There past few weeks ago, I noticed they got the Missouri Bridge open here. You turn left, go into Kentucky, or go straight, go into Missouri. And I absolutely hate that bridge. It is super skinny, super sketchy. And you come off, just like this bridge, there's a turn coming off of the bridge. But like I said, it is super sketchy. And it is extremely skinny. But the biggest reason to go around that, or go across that bridge versus going down to 57 and crossing into Missouri, is you go across that bridge, you go around to Charleston Scale. We are heading on back. We got loaded up. Took us a little while. I had to help unload another truck. Brought a big piece of machinery in, so had to help with that. And then, of course, I had to get it loaded up, strapped down, and back to rolling. But there we are. It's the Mississippi River. We can see it now. Earlier, it was so foggy, unlike any other fog I've ever seen. Just couldn't see a thing. No, China is to blame for all of it. Yeah, if it wasn't for China and their fog, we'd never had the fog we had this morning. That's a long line of people. What they got going on? This street ain't so foggy now either. Alright guys, we are done for the week. We will be heading to Chicago Monday morning. Dadgummit. We gotta reload back this way. Maybe we'll come back there and get hooked back up to Mac and get rid of this Conestoga, but I guess until then we'll just drag this thing around and oh joy, joy. So y'all enjoy your weekend. God bless you. If you're going out deer hunting, good luck, stay safe, don't shoot Dick Cheney.